Hello everyone, I'm Matt. This is another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay on the map Pod, which is part of the DLC Apocalypse, and the third out of the fourth maps that I've done a gameplay over. I did originally have a team deathmatch to show you, but this is literally my first game on today, so don't hate me if my shooting's bad. This was my first game on, and it was actually a really good game. I played really well, and I know it's a pub game and you're probably well, you should play well, you know. I expect myself to play well every pub game I come. But this was actually a really hard fought pub game, and it's nice to have that, because usually you either let's see, don't hate me on my shooting there. I know I choked, just please don't, because I know it's terrible and I should not have missed that many bullets. Whatever, it is what it is. I woke up like 2 hours ago. This was my first game on. I got this game and I wanted to commentate on it because it wasn't an insane score, alright? The other team were good, and this little 3-piece is really good, but the other team were good. They wanted to win the game, and you very rarely find in pub matches people that want to win the game badly. As you'll see on my team really didn't want to win the game. Nobody helped me cap flags. Nobody really got kills. I had one other player on my team who was any decent, and he went 41 and 20. And after I sent in a message, after saying well played mate, we sort of carried, and yeah. But to get a score like this, and you'll see at the end, the amount of defense I get is crazy. I also get 2 swarms and 3 VSATs on my first game, and it's a new map as well, so I'm still getting used to it, even though I pretty much know what everything is now, because I've played the maps for 3 days. I didn't play them yesterday because we were at my mate's house, which is also why I'm so tired and just woke up, because I was up until about I left his house at 7:30, so we were up till 7:30 playing Call of Duty, FIFA and poker, and I got in, went to sleep at 8, and I've only just woken up, so I'm quite tired, as you can probably tell. But I'm not going to talk about the gameplay anymore. You're going to have to see. Just don't look at the kill to death ratio. It's a good KD, it's not bad. So I don't go negative or anything. I get like a 5 KD roughly, or a 5.4 KD or something like that. But if you look at my defense at the end of it, and that's where it really stands out. That shows just how much I win the game for my team, because I wanted to win. I don't like losing pubs, I don't like losing custom games, combat training, zombies. I don't like losing anything. You guys know about by now. I could be playing an indie game against my friend and I would not want to lose. I hate losing so much, it annoys me. And that's what partly what I'm going to talk about today. What I want to talk about is pubs versus competitive. Which one is better, which one will make you better, and which one you're more suited to. So the question that I've pretty much asked myself is, would I rather be a pub star, like a player who gets 100 kills a game, or a competitive, maybe pushing it to a pro player? Obviously not with that sort of shooting, but you know what I mean. Would I rather be a pro player or a really well-known pub star? And I would rather be a pro player, strictly for the fact that I'm not a pub star anyway. I'm good at pubs, yes, because I'm good at the game, but I cannot spend 8 hours playing pubs because the lack of competition and just how bad some people are. Not only have a team, yeah, it's fun, but if you play for 8 hours a day on pubs, the odds are you're going to get these kids that have just bought the game who have one arm playing and one arm playing a different game, playing on their phone or something, because you will get kids that are that bad and they will lose you the game, and it is frustrating. But competitive is also really frustrating, because you are coming up against the best of the best, like league play, game battles, ICNs. You come up against the best of the best. You very rarely have a walk in the park game on league play, as where pubs you pretty much win every game. It's just, to be a pub star, I think you just need to get really good KDs and really high scoring games. But I don't do that in pubs. In pubs, I try to win. We could be playing against a full Christmas noob lobby, everyone rank 1, and I still would jump on flags and make sure we win the game. I do whatever's best for my team. I don't want to. Sometimes I don't go for flags because it's strictly better for me to get a swarm than it is for me to get a flag for my team. That means we get 30 seconds of triple cap and stuff. It's just better if you can get swarm. Then I'd rather have a swarm than a flag cap, and that's why you see me running away and flanking so much and just getting kills and kill whoring. But I'm not a pub star. I can't get 100 kills to 2 KD, 100 to 1, 50 KDs, 75 KDs, because I like jumping on flags, and a lot of pub stars don't do that. They just run around getting kills, and they just don't jump on flags. They don't play for the win, and they're really frustrating to play with. But then again, if you have a player on your team getting 100 kills, then it's going to make your job to win the game a lot easier. And as you can see in this game, my teammates weren't good. I got a swarm and a VSAT, and we're only winning by 7 points. like 9 points. 6 points. How crazy is that? Like 6 points after getting a VSAT and a swarm, going 24 and 5. Like it's just frustrating playing pubs, but it can be fun. It can be really fun. Like if you run with 2 or 3 people, then it's probably a lot more entertaining than playing with a 3-man team on league play. Just because if you play with 3 people on pubs, you're gonna smash every lobby, especially if they're as good as you, or you're gonna feel like you rape every lobby. You're gonna get high KDs, good gameplays, good win streaks unless the opponent dashboards, and it's also just less repetitive. Like it's funner playing and just chilling out with your mates than it is sweating all the time, just trying your heart out. Not bashing anyone that does that, because I do try my heart out at everything. Even if I play pubs, I try to win. I won't have my headset full blast. I won't call out to my teammates if I'm playing pubs, but I will try and win. I'm not gonna like just let up and just let the other team beat me, because I'm not like that. I won't let anyone just get a free win on me. I'll still try and win the game on domination or kill confirmed or team deathmatch. Whereas competitive, I can try and win the game, but a lot of the times I won't win the game. Like I could try my absolute hardest to win a game in league play, and it won't be nearly enough. But if I play my heart out in a pub match, there's no point in the other team even trying, because we would just win the game. Like I'm not trying to sound big-headed or anything, but I know I'm a really good player, and if I play well in pubs, then it's unlikely the other team are going to have a chance at all, unless I literally do have 5 stupid teammates, which I'm grateful, but I only had 4 stupid teammates this game. But pubs are also a bit less repetitive, because you do have DLC, you do have different game modes like Arms Race and One Flag CTF, and they don't really do that in League. The only thing they've done to change the maps is take maps away from Search and Destroy. Like they took away Search and Destroy Cargo, Search and Destroy Aftermath, and other hardpoint hijack. So all they've done in League play is take stuff away. You know, that's not going to make it any more entertaining to play. It's going to make it even more repetitive. Whereas in pubs you have DLC maps, you have different game modes, you have a lot more different game modes, and it's just more fun to play. You can play pubs longer. Well, I can play pubs longer on my own than I can League. But if I'm rocking really good 3-man, I could probably play League for quite a while, because it will make you better. Like League play will make you better. If you played League play for 8 hours a day, or you played pubs for 8 hours a day, the person who played that's a shit. Hang on. If someone played League for 8 hours a day and someone played pubs for 8 hours a day, the person who played League would probably improve a lot more, like 2 times more than the pub player. But he might get more frustrated, he might be poorer because he might break his controllers. You know, he'll be a lot more angry and frustrated in general at the game. He might be a bit more bored of the game, but he will be a better player. But in order to become like the best, you're gonna have to mix it. You can't just play League all the time, because sometimes you do. Like if you ever play League and you have come against really bad people, you'll find sometimes they do surprisingly well, and that's just the unexpected aspect of it. Like you can play a really bad team and they could beat you, and you'll be like, how? What are they doing wrong? And they might do something you're not expecting. Like I've played teams on League play that have like rushed 4 people straight down the middle of Search and Destroy games, and no one's thought like, well, no one's stupid enough to do that apart from them, and it works. Like sometimes stupidity actually pays off in this game. I mean, it shouldn't, but sometimes it actually does, and that's what you need to play against, people that aren't as good sometimes. Also, it makes you feel better. You'll have a bit more momentum. You'll know your game's good. You'll feel confident. If you're confident, you'll probably play better, and you'll just feel generally better. Your shot will be better if you play pubs, because you have more people to shoot at and they're not going to kill you instantly. But if you play competitive a lot, you're going to get better because you're playing against better players. So mixing them up, getting the right balance is what you really need to do to take your game to the next level. Like I would recommend playing like 5 hours League, 3 hours of pubs a day would really improve you, just so that the game doesn't get boring. You're playing different game modes, and you're varying the skill level of players you're playing against. Like the one way you're going to get worse in this game is by not playing, and if you get bored of this game, you're not going to play. So if you mix it up and change it, you're going to play more and you're going to get better. If you understand what I mean. Like if you stop playing the game, if you stop playing the game, you're going to obviously become worse. You're not getting any better. If you're not improving, you're going to get worse. So just keep it fresh, keep playing different game modes, keep your trying to think what the word is now. Just keep playing, like, basically. Try not to get bored. Try and keep enthusiastic about the game. Try and win everything. Win at all costs is how I play the game, so that's how I recommend it. But that's it, basically. I haven't got anything else to talk about. I've actually run out of things to talk about. I think I've done pretty well since I've only woke up an hour ago. I got a gameplay and done a commentary. I will upload the pod gameplay where I go like 33-2 and get a swarming team deathmatch, but not now. My next video is going to be a Frost gameplay and then a one flag CTF, and then we'll see where we are from there. As always, I'm Alex Ryan. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and as always, hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.
As expected, you have not failed us.